2 or 3 games.
Yeah.
On the left,
I mean, we're also there's so many good players. Like Internet Original was speaking to like the skill level of players, and like there's a few people who like join just to have fun, and they like to find new games or whatever. They're not too worried about winning. But then there's like a big chunk of people who try to really do well and get better, and so there's like 200 people who are all pretty good at this. You know, like it's just a lot of people, and everyone's pretty good.
Yeah, it was like that too. I joined a lot of races just to get better. But yeah, our racers on the left, Polk Kitsune, has been in 2... Oh, actually, yeah, look at this. Has been in 2 MTs before. The 3rd time now. Has not won a single game in either of those 2 MTs, but... Let's have a little quick peek. It's won 3 matches already. What a comeback!
Ooh.
Let's go, Polk Kitsune. It's all the salt, all the luck, bad and good, and lots of loof. And then on the right...
Doing moderator stuff, trying to help.
Yeah, I know. I'm just pairing mentally to talk coherent sentence.
It's not easy.
I mean, I could commentate it in German. Maybe that's easy for me. On the right, we have JuegAriel, who's been joining for the 6th time now. Has just under 50% and been rid of 8 out of 20. So 8 to 10 losses. Best placement 19th in the last MT. So that's like 19th has to be at least 4 wins. There's also another really good like progress we're seeing, you know, like getting better as MT goes on, or MTs go on. But yeah, let's have a look at the games. I like this part where we look at the games and we go like, oh yeah, remember this was the wreck of a race. So let's see. King's Valley, the Seal of Elgiza was a funny game. Future Grind against Zenik. That was a pretty one-sided match, I remember that. Zenik really shredded up that race, because you're grinding. But that's a really cool game. I really like it. It's kind of a tilty car game, but not really. Very unique in a way. And Bull Deluxe, I have never heard in my life. I remember... never mind. The Bull Deluxe is not something I know. It's like Pandemonium, PlayStation game. It kind of sounds familiar, but I can't really put a game to that name right now. And I've already looked at JuegAriel earlier, and the only one I know is RC The Go. It was a PlayStation 1 next game apparently. It was a PlayStation 1 game, which was really interesting. It was like a racing game, but it controlled like you're a spectator. Because you kind of are it. It was an RC game, but it's kind of like that mission, that moon in Super Mario Odyssey in New Donk City, where you go in the building and you like control the car. And it becomes kind of like a skill to be able to tell how much you gotta steer, because you're always looking at it from the same direction. You have to really pay attention to where the car is going. Really cool game, also very one-sided, so interestingly, both of their losses have been very one-sided. I don't really know what to make of that. And freeware Germ. Germ?
Germ. No, it's Germ. But we call it Germ because that's funnier. Oh. Which I'm sure is humor you'll appreciate.
Yeah, well, yeah, of course. I'm a German after all.
There we go. You're a tiny little germ, and you're very hard to see on the screen, and the things you need to do are small on the screen, and so everyone was kind of like, I don't know about this one, but the ending is crazy to that game. You start like a little germ, and you start evolving as you eat stuff, and then by the end of it, you eat the world. Spoilers.
Ooh.
So it's like it just happens all of a sudden.
Like Katamari.
Yeah.
Katamari's not as wholesome as it seems.
No. Well, everyone ends up okay on the moon at the end. Happy family.
Hooray.
Stuck on the moon forever.
Hooray. So the game they're playing, I guess we're so close to it I can start talking in a way that people could figure it out. I played this in Gamesgiving. I had a lot of fun actually. One of the better games I played.
This was one of the games that I tested pretty early on. It was, I think, the first game I decided to accept. When I joined testing, it was late. I was like, look man, if you run into trouble, you can call me in. I'll make sure we get across the finish line. And then the signal went out. Myth, you should probably start testing some stuff. So I came in there, and there's these gaps, right? Because people just test whatever they want to test off of the list. So like, there's some stuff that clearly no one wanted to test, and I always just start at the top and go down. So my first like 10 tests were me just executing the things no one wanted to play for reasons that became clear as I started playing them. And so I felt bad. I had a 90% reject rate on my first 10 games, and this was the one. This was the one in that first 10. The light at the end of the tunnel. This is pretty good and fun.
It's been so long. As a racer, I would be worried already. Alright, let's have a look, because ID and I were talking about this earlier. I was like, oh, we should put this game in the pool so that I can use the stupid Tate layout. Here we go, it's Tate. We're playing a DS game. We're playing Kirby, Canvas Curse. Which is a...
This is the one where you draw lines and you guide Kirby around as like a ball.
Yeah, and it's all very... I don't know, like, unclear what Kirby will do based on the shapes that you draw. At least that's what I felt. Like, sometimes you draw something and you expect Kirby to, like, I don't know, roll up the wall and bounce. No, he doesn't. He just decides whatever he does based on the weekday or something.
Yeah, the tip of the line went a little bit down at the end, and Kirby's gonna stick to that and follow it around and go down at the end all of a sudden. Yeah, little things like that. It's a fumbly sort of game, so no one's gonna be perfect, but this is gonna be a game about figuring out how to get it good enough.
Oh no, there's no audio. Really?
Maybe? I feel like there should be something.
Oh, there's none from the left.
There we go.
Oh, we'll try with this audio. Right.
So here we go. The top screen has your meter that tells you how much you can draw, and it needs time to refill. So you can't just go crazy all the time with your lines.
Wait, really? I didn't even see that when I played this.
It's pretty generous. You're never really starved all that much for your juice.
Oh, so right now, Kitsune has a lot of issues just drawing too many lines, I think.
Yeah. But did figure out you can click on Kirby to tap him to go faster, and that's really good.
Oh yeah.
Another thing you can do is draw pretty much all the time. Yeah, is kind of how you should be moving, I think, once you get the hang of it. You can also, though, do loops. If you draw a loop, Kirby will go through the loop and come out of the loop fast, like maybe faster than a dash even.
Oh, really?
But I could not get consistent enough at doing good loops to make it better overall than just tap dashing everywhere.
Oh. You can also click enemies to like either kill or stun them depending on the enemy.
Oh, Kitsune needed to click on that guy to stun him so that they didn't get killed. It's back to a checkpoint. You've got lives. I assume this is like a checkpoints within stages, but when you use you run out of lives, you go back to the start.
Yeah, classic.
Let's see, it's gotta be in this pace bin somewhere.
That's the first level cleared.
Yeah, restart the current stage if you game over. That's right.
Oh, and this is funny. Like, you're gonna click Kirby a lot to like speed up, or you don't if you don't know about this. And then like the way I did it was like draw a little light down so Kirby immediately smashes into the ground and comes to a halt.
Yes, the fastest way to get to the end of the platform to end it is to go fast, and then the fastest way from there is to go straight down. So it's optimal play is to smash him into the ground in the bonus game every time.
Funny. So this goal is a little weird, because after every set of like 4 levels, something like that, we're gonna see. There's gonna be a boss, and you can choose which boss you want to fight, and it's like a weird kind of bonus round, which plays differently from the rest of the game. And I believe the goal requires them to do every boss once.
Yes. And they should hopefully go left to right, so it just kind of makes more sense for us watching, but it would still be okay if they click them out of order, I guess.
Hopefully they don't click the same boss twice.
That would be a problem.
Yes.
Oh, nice little mid-air bounce from JuegAriel. Showing really good control. I was very inaccurate, I found, with my line drawing. Kirby would... I had a tendency to draw a line that Kirby would interpret as a wall and would turn around.
Oh, that's bad.
When I didn't want him to. Yeah.
Now we got the DK barrels.
Checkpoint up there. Oh, look how smooth this went for Polk Kitsune off the spring into the door.
The fact that Polk Kitsune knows about the boost means I think that they will catch up.
I mean, I did notice sometimes I would dash and like get myself into trouble because I was going too fast, right? And we've already seen the reason JuegAriel is ahead more or less is because they didn't die. So I don't know. You know, the dynamic of this race could be different, but certainly it is a huge advantage to know how to dash.
I was mashing Kirby like crazy. I was not giving him any time to slow down.
I had a lot of trouble clicking on Kirby. I would tend to click just a little bit near him and not near enough, and he wouldn't go.
Quite nice Kirby room clear by JuegAriel. Pretty fast.
The stars are pointing you to the left, so JuegAriel, I think, identifies that's the way to go and is correct. You've also got the mini-map on the top. That'll help you sort things out a little bit.
Yeah, it's a little tough because obviously you want to be looking on the lower screen because that's where enemies and obstacles and Kirby himself are. But every time you look up, you're like constantly losing focus on what is actually important.
Yeah, it's I mean, this is why you put the Doom map on the... Oh, Polk Kitsune on the last enemy dies.
Ooh.
You put the Doom map right up and like overlaid
Polk
on top of the
Kitsune...
gameplay.
Polk Kitsune resized the emulator classic.
I always play these sort of mouse DS games full screen. Because I find myself clicking outside the window.
In full screen? Like with
like
big
there will
bars
just be
on the
black
side?
on... Yeah.
Okay.
Because if I click outside the window, because I'm a freaking inaccurate numbskull clicking all over the place, it gets bad. It gets really bad, so I don't want that to happen.
Oh, JuegAriel found out about the boost and the slam Kirby to the ground.
Polk Kitsune with no power-up has to dash into these enemies, and if you mistime it, you're just going to regular roll into them and die, so this is the sort of dichotomy going on here.
The thing is, though, you can click the enemies to stun them, and then just touching them will defeat them, I believe.
Ooh. I don't know if I... Really
I was clicking everything. I was clicking Kirby, clicking every enemy as fast as I could. I was clicking so much. This game was made for me.
Yeah, we just saw it there, I think, from Polk Kitsune. And like what else would happen? It's not like, would you bounce off of the stunned enemy? Probably not. Into the door for JuegAriel with a pretty nice lead. And also I saw a dash there. I think it was accidental, though. I think the line started to be drawn under Kirby, and that initiated a dash.
JuegAriel did dash in the, like, green.
Oh, the bonus game?
Yeah.
So maybe that's like a choice. I don't want to go this fast, sort of thing.
Oh, maybe. Didn't even consider
Yeah, we saw one there to cross a gap. It's a...
Oh yeah, and there too.
It's a measure of restraint. Oh boy, the save!
Oh, clutch!
You will die off the bottom of the screen.
Hits the enemy and gets bounced back into the switch. Beautiful.
So there's this move. So you want to start a curl underneath Kirby and curl left and up, and that will kind of force Kirby to go up and to the right eventually.
Oh, you can click these bubbles too, I think.
Yeah, and the bomb. Get the wheel power up.
Hell yeah, go fast.
Now we're gaming. Polk Kitsune has got a beam power-up coming into the room this time. I had to actually game over and redo the stage, but that's allowed them to get this power-up. It is kind of tricky, though, because I don't think you can dash when you have the power-up. Clicking on Kirby dashes, and then you have the power-up. Clicking on Kirby uses the power-up. So unless you have a wheel, like JuegAriel does, you're not going to be able to go fast anymore.
That was a good turnaround. Alright, Polk Kitsune finally clears the Kirby room. Alright, here we go.
Yeah, the beam power-up.
Left boss. But all these bosses play kind of differently as far as I remember. Like, not like the main game. Oh yeah, so this one is like breakout-ish. Trying to kill all the enemies, I believe.
I had a lot of trouble trying to draw walls close to Kirby. Like, I'm like, no, not that way, this way, Kirby. And like, he would just like be on the other side of it by the time I drew it. So I was doing okay, like, you know, putting lines at the bottom of the screen to stop
you can
them from
click
going
these
downwards. You cannot.
Oh, you can kind of click them. You can like pre-break them. But what's the point if they die in one hit anyway? Oh, you go through.
Oh.
Well, I didn't know that. I was not clicking these things. One
No,
thing I
neither.
wasn't clicking. Oh, but that kind of hurts. Ariel.
So Polk Kitsune dives to some spikes, but managed to find a 1-up somewhere. So has one more try at this from this checkpoint.
Oh, we're close to a game over, actually. Bad. Well,
Yes, it is.
Like,
It's not good.
It would be bad if it happened this way.
Oh,
What's this red
see,
thing?
misclick. The demo, actually, if you watch the demo, it plays this stage with this power-up in this way, so Polk Kitsune might know exactly what to do, but gets hit, loses the fire. And there's the 1-up.
Please stage. But at this point, JuegAriel is a full level and half this boss ahead.
It's a lot. That's a big lead for this point in the race. And the goal's not that long. We're about a third of the way through it.
Did you have problems with the third boss? I guess we're gonna get to that, so...
I don't remember.
Yeah, I think you will remember, because it's weird and awkward and it doesn't work right.
That was kind of the whole game for me, so I don't think it's going to be all that different. I think this is the one thing that you struggled with, whereas I was just kind of struggling with everything all the time.
Luckily I didn't die, but I got pretty close.
I like that rebound from JuegAriel there up into the boss room. It was at a really shallow angle and found a way to redirect it nicely. Polk Kitsune bounces off the underside of this platform. Oh boy. Oh, the zigzag? Where are we going? Okay. Just needed to go down after all that. There's a clean hit for JuegAriel. I
Right,
guess
so
the boss doesn't really have hit points or anything.
we didn't use SRL for this, but as it turns out, this took me 38 minutes.
Okay.
Just,
Do what? World 3?
Yeah, same goal.
Okay.
I think we didn't have the space bin, so I don't know if that's an advantage or disadvantage.
I mean, there's a ton of info in here.
Yeah, which some people would prefer not to even have. But I prefer having...
There's some merit to it.
Yeah, I prefer having a pace bin. Oh! Oh! Kitsune barely gets saved by this wind.
Oh,
Oh
it's
my.
actually trying to actively work to keep Kirby down with that line, but Kirby finds a way.
Oh,
It looks like the testers were at 41.36, and I was at 43.08.
good, good.
So not too big of a disparity in times. I goofed really hard
You
on
goofed?
one level. I had a big goof, like a
Oh.
2-minute goof even.
Well, that's a big
It's
oof.
bad. We'll see. I don't think the players are gonna do it because when I realized afterwards, I was like, man, that was a goofy ass goof I just did right there. That was felt bad about it, but it's okay. So I just hope it doesn't happen to the players. It probably won't. Everything will be fine. Look at this wheel power-ups off the springs through the checkpoint. Polk Kitsune looks good.
this real power-up is just fun. And like while you're in the real power-up, you can maybe take a peek at the top screen, see like what the map is gonna do.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, saves it.
Oh, that's a good line.
Right up to the door?
Yeah, that's a good line.
I did get really good at corralling Kirby on his upwards momentums, like doing upward curls to bring Kirby going from right to left or left to right. I wish I could like draw with my mouse to show you what I mean, but
Next
let
MT,
me see
maybe.
if I can. I'll point it out.
I have been thinking about this commentators draw on stream technology.
There's like an OBS plugin that you could do personally pretty easily.
Oh, but
Just
then
download it.
only I would be drawing this boring. I want other
Yeah.
people to draw too.
It's so marginally useful and
Yeah, but it's pretty.
mostly distracting. Like it,
Yeah,
and
like
a
in
lot
a
of
puzzle
work.
game, it would just be yellow lights all over the place.
Yeah, well, it would be genuinely helpful though if it was used tastefully. I think.
I got
Got a little weird there.
Pixel World. On Noob
Fire
Asylum.
power up is good for going fast and killing guys, but it runs out and then Kirby keeps going forwards without the protection of the fire. So there's a period where you're vulnerable. You got to be careful with it.
And it's really hard to click enemies while moving fast.
Yeah.
Oh wow, we got
Well-
sniped by this guy. Didn't even see the spear.
JuegAriel has 5 lives and 2 health and just hit a checkpoint. Oh, but there's health there. Okay, I was gonna say, could even think about taking a death to refill health, but nope, that would have been bad. Boss fight for Polk Kitsune. Half health. Seems content to let Kirby bounce mostly down to the floor. Which is slower, but you do have more control. This isn't a raid from someone, right? This is just bots who all came at the same time. I'm banning from chat. Okay, hopefully that's okay.
Thanks for the rate. What seller?
There's a level clear for JuegAriel.
Dash
Still
and
holding
jump.
onto this good lead.
Oh,
Bam.
good. That's a good. Not jump.
Yeah, nestled him in the corner pretty good. Because Kirby needs to come to a complete stop.
Yeah, you really want to bounce him straight down.
Middle boss. No, middle. It's the stage 2 of the second world.
I don't really remember what the second boss was. Is it like a race against...
Oh, the loop!
Oh, we got a loop! I did not know
So
about
you
loops.
go fast. It didn't seem that much faster than the dash. you
Especially
know?
since it has to like wind up the loop itself.
Yeah. And I promise. Look how it's picky, right? You got to be so good on your loops. I gave up on it very quickly.
Oh my god. Oh no. That's not a
I
good
was
loop.
not nearly good enough with the pen here. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
This
It
loop
was
doesn't
looping a
work.
little bit.
Yeah, but it didn't work because the loop was ending below the ground. Also, it wouldn't have worked
Yeah.
anyway because the screen's going down and not to the right. Oh yeah, you can click these clouds.
Yep.
Yeah, I clicked everything except for those blocks in the house apparently. But like, if a new element appeared on screen, I was clicking it. I was clicking so much.
I tried to keep my cursor on Kirby. Like, I didn't really have the accuracy to click somewhere else on the screen, and then when I needed to, like, flick over to Kirby and click him. Like, I could not guarantee I would actually land on him and click him in time. So it seems like your
bumps.
skill with the mouse is really helping you.
Click 'em more.
More, I guess. I definitely fucking
Oh!
didn't do this.
Oh.
This is really easy.
You can use Kirby to destroy them.
What did Kirby even do?
It was like
What
a
does he
lightning.
have? Spark?
Yeah, it was like lightning strike.
So this stuff prevents you from drawing lines.
Ooh.
The magnetic field. Boss dead, by the way, for Polk Kitsune.
What's that?
Oh,
Oh.
it's counting on the wind current, but it's not strong enough?
I don't think there was any wind current.
There's bubbles going up. Maybe that's what I was saying. I think this is 2-2. It says at level 2. Wait, no. It just says level 2
I think
for
this is
Kitsune.
2-3 for JuegAriel.
Oh, this is all part of... It says level 2 if it's like World 2. And Polk Kitsune is on 2-1. And this is 2-3.
I think this is 2-3 for JuegAriel. And there's 3 for... Oh, okay, I was gonna say I almost missed the checkpoint.
Whoa,
Oh,
missed the
no wind.
corner! Was counting on hitting the corner of that platform, I think, and wasn't ready to catch Kirby.
Also, there's... So I picked this cover, but there's also the American cover, and Kirby looks very angry in that one.
That's the way they always do it. They add the 2
It's
angry
really
eyebrows.
funny.
Consistently, across so many Kirby games, that's what they do.
It's really funny too, because this game... Like the whole makeup of it is so innocent, but then Kirby is so angry about it.
Polk Kitsune at 1 health. Isn't really taking a particularly safe. So here, right? That wall that Polk Kitsune drew to stop Kirby, you can continue that and curl it over to the right. And Kirby will kind of follow it upside down over to the right.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And that's the kind of thing I was making a lot of use of, because I was always going the wrong dang way. So that became a consistent way for me to turn Kirby around a lot of the time.
Also, turns out JuegAriel cleared 2-2. This is 2-3 now. This level was tough, I believe. There's a lot of like accurate movements you gotta make to get
looks
over
scary.
this lava.
Look at this background, by the way. I never really got to appreciate that. This background is
like a
gorgeous.
Painting. It's like a... What are those things called? Stained glass.
Yeah. I would have this as like my desktop wallpaper. Like, that's awesome.
Oh, here's another one. One looks...
Well, yeah, you were right. This is tough.
This one looks like Calamity Ganon or something. Kirby tried to warn
This
us.
section, thankfully, is like, you don't gotta manually go through all this stuff. Well timed, clicking the button. I think maybe didn't even see.
Yeah, no way.
I think it's a.
Just...
I think it's a Gordo, the spiky guy.
Not a
I
spiny?
just went for it. I think Gordo in this game. I think.
Really funny how these enemies are like... They appear in each other's games. You know, like Goombas appear in Link's Awakening.
Oh yeah, that's kind of a one-off though. It's not like there's all kinds of Mario enemies in Zelda. But you're right, there are cameos sometimes. Ba-ba-ba. JuegAriel making good use of hitting enemies.
Oh my
Catch.
god! Oh my god!
Door.
Oh, there's a
Okay.
wall there. What is this now? Now the lava is on another layer. Mode 7 time, baby.
It's coming. Does it just kind of prevent you from going back, or is it steadily rising?
I think it's... Maybe if you're slow it will rise? At least that's what I would assume if I was playing it.
The dash just ran out. So JuegAriel hits that enemy, and that's the final door? No. I thought the white doors were the final door. It's not.
It's the rainbow, right? Rectangle.
It's the oh, I thought the rainbow was in the title of the game for a little bit. It's not.
It turns out... Wait, no. Apparently this, the European title is Power Paintbrush. But maybe it's like the power door.
The power door. That sounds like an angry eyebrows name for a door.
Oh, Kirby looks angry.
So this fire, I think when you're dashing, will dash you through fire.
Because you're fire yourself, you're like
Yeah.
undercover.
Oh, the wall bounce into the health. Nice stuff. How did that turn Kirby around to the line on the ground like that? That was...
I think it matters which way you throw it. ID was talking about that earlier.
I really liked those, the side-to-side swooshing
Last
straight
game.
upwards.
The second one, yeah, okay,
Middle one.
good. I don't know what we would do if they picked the wrong one. Oh yeah, it's this thing. You just go up and down and like, I don't know.
Oh,
You just kind of try to do well and it doesn't feel like you're doing super well, but I did well enough, I guess. I don't know.
yeah, I won first try. I didn't have any problems.
Yeah, just kind of pick up things. If Kirby eats
Food.
stuff. Is there like canonical food that Kirby likes more than others? Like I know about Mega Tomatoes. Like, should we try to pick up fruit or cake or bagels? Which one's better?
Kirby's pretty undiscerning about the things that go into his mouth.
Ah.
They go in and then either he absorbs them or spits them out. It doesn't it doesn't.
Uh-oh.
He doesn't think at all about what it is. It just goes in.
King DDD is riding away with it. Ah, takes the lead.
Oh, I had a nice downwards line there going right through all that stuff.
Oh, here comes King DDD. It's a close. It's a nail biter.
He's down there somewhere. Where is he?
What?
Goal.
Nice race.
Nice race.
You win. Woo!
Whoa, no. Bad movement there. Polk Kitsune just managed to dash backwards. Clips through the line, interacting with the bottom of the floor. Pretty unfortunate.
Ah.
One life, right at the start of the world. If I had 0, I would probably intentionally game over. At 1 life, I might be confident enough to go for it.
At the start of the level?
Yeah. The very start.
Yeah, like, Kirby games are not hard. They're pretty generous when it comes to lives
Yeah, a
and
lot of
HP.
other games I would. Oh, what happened? Just no attempt to save Kirby.
Yeah, that was weird. Maybe ran out of lines? Like, rainbow power? Okay.
I think I saw that they had enough.
No, that's unintentional.
Yeah, maybe they just kind of changed their mind. There's the arc I saw. JuegAriel.
Yeah, didn't know about
It's gonna
those.
do it again.
I didn't know Kirby could write the ceiling like that. So I would like
Yeah.
draw a line to the right to make Kirby go up and to the right a bit, and then the same to the left.
Can I get you to restart the Discord stream for me?
Sure thing.
Yeah. Oh, I like the loops we're seeing. They're not quite working out, but I appreciate the gusto. All right.
Better.
Oh yeah, these green lines will kind of like catch you.
Yeah,
But yeah, it
but
is
it's
better.
weird. Like you can easily boost them. Maybe they like to save you from going too fast, but then you're in weird spots.
Yeah. So this is a little bit tricky. You want to go into like this box there. The map is kind of, it has a door on the map.
Oh.
So it's
I don't
not
remember
that
this.
weird. Good. There we go.
Wait, what? I don't think I
Dark
went
room.
here.
Well, it's not too hard to see stuff, and also the map is also showing you everything all the time anyway. We got this falling section for Polk Kitsune, clicking through the clouds. Health is pretty good, lives are pretty good.
Oh, this room. I know this room.
This is the one where
I
I
had to shoot up
goofed.
here like 3 times or something. That was really
I
annoying.
goofed so hard.
You gotta hit all
I
these
quit
bumps.
out the stage and went back to the start of the stage. You just click on it. You just click over there.
Wait,
you can
really?
interact with that side of the stage.
Oh, is this gonna be first try?
It's easy. It's nothing. It's no reason to lose several minutes. Not for anyone who's actually any good at video
no!
games. Oh no!
Oh, wait!
You can still get that one.
Oh, I like
You
it.
can-
Oh, beautiful! I like it, I like it. Don't have to go all the way back up.
I told you it wasn't going to be a problem for anyone else.
Goof alert.
This-
Oh man, you really goofed that.
I wasn't really. I like told you I was mostly concerned with Kirby. I was clicking on Kirby to make him dash. I was drawing lines for Kirby. I wasn't really clicking on other things in the environment very much. So my brain was just like, "There's a wall. I can't do anything about that wall."
The game must have glitched out.
I didn't understand. I was because the path got weird too. I went through like a secret door to get here, right? So I was like, "Am I not supposed to be here?"
Oh,
Like,
the crate, yeah.
yeah.
Dark room.
Oh, a little corner hit. Polk Kitsune with the save, but is running out of paint. It's gonna retreat over to the safety on the left here.
Running out of
I'm
power.
just gonna have a hard time turning around now. This is annoying. Okay.
Crash. We'll crash, dude.
Ooh, I don't know.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Just murders everything inside,
Crash.
but only once.
Just
Clear.
End of the level.
Was that
Is it
3-1?
3-1 or 3-2?
I think it was.
Okay. The levels get pretty long.
12
Look at
inches.
this tornado for Polk Kitsune. Able to steer Kirby around, get the 1-up into the door. Nice.
If Kitsune can get more than 12 inches.
12 inches is more than enough.
Whoa!
159 is...
Oh my god!
Wow.
That's one hell of a Kirby. I missed which level this for JuegAriel, but I do think this is 3-2. Yeah, because 3 is a water level. I know that.
Okay.
That's the only level we already
Contrast
lost
cave.
time. Oh, we got a
Oh,
loop!
look at this loop.
It didn't really do anything, but... Cool. Yeah, I think you're right, drawing loops is not really worth it.
Yeah. I bet, like, the optimal thing to do is loops, if you're really good at it.
If you're a task, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not even allowed to touch these from the side?
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh! Yep. The inaccurate line drawing didn't get under Kirby, and then that was it. So when you come out of the fire, you are vulnerable for a little bit. But I think you might be able to reactivate the fire. Like you can't do some things, but you might be able to do fire again.
Here's the water.
Here we
That was
go.
annoying.
So dashing brings you down, which is good. If it didn't do that, I would probably hate this whole thing.
We're going the wrong way.
Trying to turn Kirby around.
Oh no.
Hits the wall and turns around.
Okay, that worked. There's this weird water section where there's like no exit and you've got to do something to make the exit appear. Oh, I picked up
Checkpoint in
rock
full
here.
health.
Thought rock would be a good idea.
You could hit that peg with rock.
Yeah, maybe you need it.
I feel like I didn't get it. I went this way.
This way. Oh, this way faster. What the hell? What a scam!
There's a tomato here too.
Yeah, you gotta eat the tomato and then the door appears or something. I remember being really confused about this. I don't know why JuegAriel is not just mashing. Mash Kirby!
You need. It's trying to turn Kirby around faster than going over to the wall.
I think
So
I
it's drawing
quickly-
one line and then is not drawing it good enough.
Oh, beautiful though. Ah, didn't get the last one. Oh no.
We're into this lava section for Polk Kitsune. Has lost the fire, but it's gonna pick it up here. Pretty late hitting it that time, but a lot of the time the stage is designed around whatever power up is there. Oh shoot! Loses the fire and is down to one hit.
Ah, there's a
Enemies
checkpoint.
defeated, and health, and door. Good stuff happening for JuegAriel. Oh, the fire runs out for Polk Kitsune in the middle of the fire bar.
But there was a checkpoint right before.
Maybe was emboldened by the checkpoint.
Okay, so you get this power up, but you want to follow the big road anyway, so I just clicked all these things.
Definitely a lot less clicking if you click the big things.
Gonna be a lot of clicking. Oh, burning, never mind. Probably goes through the things. Just click Kirby! No, stop looping. You're not Sonic Dad. Chuck your Kirby the ball. Yeah,
That's what they call him.
yeah.
Kirby the Ball.
It's what he looks like. Especially in this game. Wait! Kitsune is doing boss 3 first, so now I can talk about boss 3.
Oh,
Here's
drawing
this
lines.
roller skating dude, and like it tells you which way to draw these things. It doesn't work. It's not programmed well. Like every time
You went too fast.
yeah,
is what
see,
you
like
did.
right there. Oh, Kitsune was doing fine. Oh, started on the wrong thing, but like it would always like like that. See?
It's really picky about
It's
what a
so
straight line
picky.
is.
Yes. And I mean, yeah, I was going fast.
Yeah, I
Close
can
to-
already see it. I had to slow down to make sure that I was doing it okay. So you were probably going twice as fast as me. So you had to slow down a lot more.
And so you can see at the top of this minigame, like at the bottom of the top screen, there's like this bomb following you. So you're on a timer. You have to be fast enough drawing all these things.
I didn't really appreciate any of that. I was just like, okay, I'll do what you want, and then it was over.
On the final one, it's gonna be really obvious. Is the final one? No. Oh man, it's the umbrella from Squid Game.
I had no problem with that little loop there at the end.
Alright, here we go. This is like, so now you're tapping the blinking panels and it's gonna be a bump behind us, I think.
There's a spike at the end of the tunnel. Look out, Kirby!
Yeah, we're on a timer. And all these bombs are coming up behind us.
One, two,
click
three.
the things.
1, 2, 3.
Ouch.
1, 2, 3. The bomb has launched Kirby closer to the spike than ever before. 1, 2, 3. Missed it. 1, 2, 3. Oh!
And then we're dead! Yeah, see, this is why I thought... Like, even I had problems with this, and this is literally just a mouse game, and I thought, wow, this is tough for no reason. And so I thought that other people would have more issues with this. Wait, no Polk Kitsune is doing boss 2.
Yeah, that was the one they were supposed to do. I think I first tried clicking on the panels. I don't know.
Nice. I don't know
you
how
were probably
close I
going
was.
too fast somehow.
I mean, it's probably easier with a stylus.
Yeah, well, I definitely wasn't using one of those.
Yeah.
That would be weird if we had like a mystery tournament match where someone played a DS game and then like pulled out their Cintiq or whatever, and like, is that an advantage or like? I don't think we've ever had to worry about that.
I would not allow it.
What if both players had it and we got to see a really special match?
If they agree that they're both
This attempt's
comfortable
not
with
going
this.
so good. Really low on health. DDD in the lead. JuegAriel been chugging away through some water levels here. The spikes, look out!
Yeah, no.
I think it was Roar wanted to use a tablet
Yeah,
for something.
I told Ro not to do it. I remember that. I mean, it just seems a little cheap.
Yeah, it's very different from a mouse. A lot of DS submissions that rely on using the mouse to simulate the stylus, I'm pretty sure I enjoy less than I would have if I had a stylus. But this one I still liked quite a bit.
But yeah, so this is the final level. Oh, the loop.
Whoa!
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's a little bit that goes
I'm
right
so
up
scared.
at the end. One
Oh.
health left.
Yeah, like got absolutely smashed by this rock.
Ah!
By the
There's
rock
no getting out
into
of
the
that.
pit. This Kirby is super dead.
The checkpoint was right there, though, so not too bad. 5 extra lives, too. JuegAriel's done such a good job of not dying. Oh, surprise!
Ouch. So that's why this green thing is here.
Oh, Kitsune. I didn't see the death, but I know it happened. The Steel Battalion controllers? Oh, man. Mystery Tournament GDQ 2. Get the 4 Steel Battalion setups on stage. They would never.
Or something like Denka the Go? Oh, the train game?
Denshadago, yeah.
Denka the Go. Could have that.
Definitely, that's a little thing. You can find those. They're probably not too expensive.
Only know the arcade cabinet.
There's a little one for home, a little controller.
Oh, there was a controller for Power Shovel that we didn't use.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's got 2 joysticks. Like 2 big light stick controller things.
Alright. JuegAriel opened up a big new area. I remembered being a little bit not knowing what to do in this room right away.
This is where I died. I had to redo this room. It cost me so much time. I think this is like the only place I died in the entire game. Really annoyed me.
So I remember it forever. Sometimes I'm just laying in bed and I think about that
I
one
could tell you
room and
every
it hurts.
MT and tournament game I lost. First game I lost was True Lies in Reject Tourney for the SNES. That game. Oh, the
I
underwater
believe
loop.
you. Nice. So it's time to find the secret door now for Polk Kitsune.
Oh, yeah.
The glowy thing clues you in that, like, oh, there's stuff behind here. And then there's this other thing up here, and yeah, it's not too tricky.
Good plan. It also took me too long to get into the store at the end. JuegAriel has trouble.
Come on, get it! Okay.
It's like in, what was it called? Fluid Lander. That one level where everything is spinning.
Yeah.
Right.
Chasing around behind the windmill.
Yeah. And we drew a line. Drawing a...
Just gotta draw
Oh,
some.
what?
Oh boy, we're getting a bit wild with our shapes now. Calm down. Calm
It
down.
was not a square.
No. Went for the house before the house. Whoa, didn't even watch the rest of the shape. Just was like, I don't know. There's only one way to go from there, so I'm just gonna start drawing. So here's this very easy to understand section where you click the bombs on the left. You can pre-click all of these too, except for no, yeah, you can pre-click all of them.
Yeah, unless you really goof.
It looks like your time is safe, Maurice.
Oh, good. Wasn't even paying attention. You're right. Oh my god.
This is gonna be pretty close though.
Nah.
Just a couple more shapes. Unless the panels are like the final boss and no one can do them, like you said. Let's see. Here we go.
I mean, you could do them, and you're a person who goofs.
You're a goof.
You're
not a winner.
Misclicked.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Oh, in a line.
It looks good. It looks good. One more. Ah, misses that
Four,
one.
though.
But no, misses. Misses.
They're coming. They're coming.
Oh, but there we go.
There it is.
Everything fucking explodes, and we win.
This guy just like paints stuff. What is he doing with all these bombs and this death trap thing? And why did Kirby go in here? How did he? Question mark dot done from JuegAriel. 39:39 is the official SRL time. That's a win. That means Polk Kitsune has been eliminated from Mystery Tournament 0017. Whoa, nice. Activating the spinners to get Kirby through. Had no health, could not take another hit.
Oh.
Ooh.
All right.
Checkpoint.
Oh no!
No!
Oh!
The checkpoint! No!
That's so unfortunate. It was like missing 2 pixels from being above that platform.
Man. And look, it's a game over. It was just so important. Oh, a little curl at the end.
We're inside the bowling ball.
Done Polk Kitsune wrong there. Dang. There's that move. The ride the ceiling move. Even dashing off of the ceiling afterwards. So it looks like JuegAriel will come chat. Before we do that, what do you want to do for today? Do you want to do any of those vodcasts, or do you want to just make this a one and done?
Sleep again. No,
Oh, there is a match starting soon.
yeah, that's what I thought.
And then one after that. No, that's 1 day 30 minutes, not 1 hour 30 minutes.
We can fit in 1 or 2 podcasts. One of those 12-hour podcasts.
One of those matches. We never stopped the players. We just let them keep going.
Yeah. This is again one of those musics where, like, obviously I know this song. Wait, which game is this from? I don't know.
Dun 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 dun.
Dun, dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
What?
That's the Bubble Bobble song.
Oh, it is. I'm so bad at like I'm already bad enough at recognizing real music from games, and then if it's a cover, even worse.
Yeah.
Adventuring Ball showcase time. This be 3 hours. Did good. Gonna beat, not gonna fill a 12-hour slot.
I've never played it. It would probably take me many hours.
And people were very upset. Confessed.
I was very upset that it had the clause of like do it all in one sitting. I thought that was genuinely not good.
Detrimental to the players. But
Literally.
Yeah.
Like I'm not even kidding.
Mm.
I yelled at Boney about it. And then people were like, "Myth yelled at you? That didn't happen." And he was like, "I was like, no, I did. I actually like lost my temper a little bit even."
Click the things.
Only some of
No,
these matter.
no. Ah.
There's one, but keep going. No reason not to keep clicking the others.
You're ruining the challenge.
They're all higher than you think, is the thing. Consistently clicking below them.
Yeah.
Is... there's JuegAriel. I'll grab him. Hello, JuegAriel.
Hi.
I forget. Was it you who said you've been meaning to play this game?
Yeah. I've played quite a bit of Retro Kirby, and somehow I haven't played this one yet, so...
So, how was it?
Really cool. I really enjoyed this game. It sucks to play it on emulator, but it's really cool.
Yeah, I think I would have enjoyed having a stylus for drawing stuff on the screen, but it was still enjoyable.
Yeah, the main issue wasn't actually drawing with a mouse. The main issue was if you play on window, did you click on everything else outside the window?
Yes, I was telling Maurice I usually like maximize the whole emulator, so if I click outside, at least I'm not, launching Notepad or something, right?
Yeah, it usually just sucks for the bottomless pits. Everything else is usually fine, but bottomless pits, since they are so low on screen, and it's really difficult to actually draw anything.
Oh, now I've seen. Oh, not this platform again, giving Polk Kitsune this such grief. I saw a couple deaths where it looked like almost intentional because just kind of like no attempt was made to save Kirby at the bottom of the screen. But now I wonder if maybe it was accidentally clicking outside the game that did it.
Wouldn't surprise me at all.
Oh, what? The line was a little bit... So, did you find that sometimes your line at the end had like a little flick to it, and it would kind of launch Kirby in an unintended direction at the end of the line?
Sometimes, but not too much, because I usually just I have a tendency of releasing the button of releasing the mouse too early.
Oh, I see.
So it usually helps me in that regard, but then I don't get far enough.
Right. Did you... we weren't sure if you were choosing early on in the race not to use the clicking on Kirby to dash, or if you just like hadn't picked up on that being a thing yet.
I just figured the line was faster at the beginning. I thought, oh, that's just mostly for attacking or something. I don't remember exactly what the pace being said, but I was like, yeah, that's probably like a secondary thing or whatever. And then I tried it and I was like, oh wait, this is the main form of movement I should be using from now on.
Right. It was a nice adjustment on your part, I think, once you started incorporating that. And then you were moving. You beat both the test times. Maurice would have you know that you were a little bit slower than him when he played this for Gamesgiving, but it was a good time. It was really good. Well done.
Can I just say, underwater is the worst part of this whole game. Like, it just sucks.
Yeah, if the dash did not move you down, it would really be bad. It was kind of nice to be able to go downwards without having to like force Kirby downwards with lines, But you're right. It's tough to turn around. It seemed like was the thing you were really
It was really difficult. Especially underwater because it goes up as well, so you're just used to using the line as floors, and then it turns out it doesn't work because you're going upwards, so you have to do it on the ceiling, but then by the time you have already done the line, you bump against the wall and now you're back going into the wrong direction. It's bad.
Yeah, this is a game where, you draw a line and you expect Kirby to do something on the line, and sometimes he does something a little bit different, right? He thinks this part's a wall or something, and
Exactly.
it's tricky to, fix it when it goes wrong like that. I'm a little nervous because Polk Kitsune has forfeit and has said, "I'm furious," and is now waiting in the waiting room to join us. So I don't know what kind of interview we're about to get, but I'm going to invite them in and we'll see. Hello, Polk Kitsune.
Yo.
So I was just telling everyone you said in the race chat that you are furious.
Yeah, I took the deflate. I am not happy. I've been. Oh, this controls like a hot pig covered in hot butter. Like,
Everyone agreed this would be better with a stylus, but it seems like you think like it's necessary to enjoy this.
I'm left-handed. If I could use my left hand, I'm probably doing a whole lot better. But no, I'm stuck with my right hand with my mouse. I don't have a choice on this one.
Is there some reason, like a left-handed mouse? Those exist, right?
It would allow for more precision. There were multiple times where I tried to click right on Kirby here, and nothing was happening. It was just ignoring my input on that here. I couldn't get the precision, couldn't get the click in.
Yeah, I had trouble clicking on Kirby.
Multiple times. There are times there's just... It's the kind of game where it feels like when you look at it and it feels like, you should be fine to control, you should be fine on it here. No, you really gotta play it to get an idea of how it twirls and twirls the controls. It's...
Yeah, it seemed like the game like asked a certain level of precision and control of you, and it was enough. Like you had enough in like World 1 and like World 2, and then it started to want a little bit more.
Yeah,
and then suddenly you were a little bit too slow to do this or that, and it started to get pretty hard.
Yep, the difficulty curve was definitely slow in the fashion here when trying to just progress. But after a while, 4 hit points doesn't feel like it's enough. And the power being lost in just 1 hit here is... No, and the enemies just hurt you so quickly, there's no time to react. Even in the section I was in here, I thought I'd have enough momentum to climb up. Nope, Kirby just drops right back down to the spikes.
Oh, we were so mad when that platform didn't catch you. You were so close to... It looked good enough to me.
I'm gonna need to
Well, okay, let's shift gears
somewhere.
away from the game that made you mad. This was a pretty good mystery tournament overall, though, for you, I think. In terms of performance.
Performance, definitely. Well, I made it out of first round, so already a lot better than what it was.
Yeah.
But I was able to make some progress in there. I can't be mad about that, man. Still want to come back on it here, but definitely I need to broaden my horizon, it seems, if I want to get better.
Yeah, I mean, we'll throw a lot of stuff at you here at Mystery Tournament.
No kidding.
Well, you both played really well. Congratulations to JuegAriel. You're going to move on.
Yep. Congrats.
Thank you. Thank you, and GG to you as well, even though it ended like this, but still.
Next time.
Your next opponent, JuegAriel, is none other than Cap'n Drake.
Ooh, I can't wait to lose.
It will be very tough. So we wish you the best of luck with that, and a very big thank you to both of you for coming out and racing and coming to talk to us.
Happy to come here, happy to prosper this, and thank you for having us.